Yeah, skated really well, and we had our stretch in the second where they were good. They transitioned the puck real well, but I thought we handled it reasonably well. But the other parts of the game, I thought were really good. Lots of good energy and jump, and then we did for the most part a real good job deciding when to handle it and make plays, and when to make simple plays. So that was a good sign for us.
You think with that kind?
I'm sorry, go ahead, guys.
You think with that movement, there was a little bit more of a freestyle movement with your forwards and getting the zone?
That was as much about the style of game they play as anything else. So they're looking for motion, and there's a lot of speed out there in some lanes, but there was some. I think there was some thought, they could make some plays, and some confidence to make the plays that were there, and we want to keep that. We want to make sure that I just felt, and Ottawa did a great job. I just felt we dumped too many pucks when we had plays to make, and then that's going to be a challenge for us to not get too carried away with that game, but use it when it's there.
Mo, Brandon seems to be real decisive on where he wants to go with the 3 breakaways he's had, kind of buried him. What have you seen from him?
It's, we were talking about after with Tom Barrasso about a goaltender. It's such a unique situation, the breakaway, because it's all speed, and he gets that shot off, and he's a fairly long stick, and he's got a little different angle, and he gets that shot off, and speed is the key piece to it. He comes, because you have to, you're being chased, and he gets it off, and there's no fooling around with it. He gets it off real quick. I mean, at some point, I'm sure he's going to bring it across his body, but it's working now, so he's making a good shot.
Is he in the shootout rotation now?
If we can get a guy to chase him up the ice, and there's something to that. It's not. You were in the stands the other day, were you? So you saw the slow move and how successful that was. We'll see if we can get a chaser up there, and then we'll use him.
Just out of curiosity, with Stahl's penalty shot, he seemed pretty winded before that. Have you ever used a timeout?
On a penalty shot? I don't know.
I
don't know that I've ever seen that. I wonder if you're onto something. I've never thought of that.
You weren't even thinking that a little bit?
No. I mean, it's a penalty shot.
I hate to say it, Trip Tracy was saying that. I was
Tripper? Oh, yeah, he's
ahead
ahead of the curve. Yeah. I've never seen it, but I like it.
Talk about Taves on his breakaway, Cam. 1-0 game.
Big. So I thought Cam was really good in that second period. There was some tough action. And in a game like that with those shooters, even some of the simple stuff is not easy. I also thought for the most part we let him see a lot of those pucks. But in a game, for either team to win, your goalie's got to make one of those, and that's a big time. I mean, there's the best, maybe the best in the world at the in alone, and when that happens, you can almost feel it on the bench. It's not just a save; it's he's clearly right on his game.
Paul, specifically about Toulouse-D. Any thoughts? Obviously, got rewarded there at the end with the goal.
I liked the way they moved the puck. I thought they created some things on some short passes, not just in the offensive zone, but a lot of it's coming out of your own end, making a play off the wall and through the neutral zone, and LaRose with them. So there was a little more playmaking, and I think that allowed a lot of what Eric can do is bring so much speed through the middle, but he has to have the confidence that the puck's going to come to him, and that he has a chance. And if it's not coming to him, and he's got speed through the middle, then he's behind the play. We're saying, hey, you got to stay under the puck, and we're taking away his strength. I thought those guys did a good job allowing Eric. He came from underneath, he came with speed, but he got him on his tape a few times, and that's what we need.
Mo, a lot of the guys in the locker room talking about consistency with this team. There's been a lot of highs, a lot of lows, kind of in between. 10 games in, what's the earmark of this team? What do you see from them right now?
So I'll jinx everything going forward with this, but we've come out of the gate every night. So the poorest start was Jersey, and it was 4 or 5 minutes, and they were good. They had a couple of chances, but then we were good after that, maintaining that energy level in the second period. And we started to try to do it, and then they did some good things. It's a good team we're playing against, but I thought we were better at that, and I thought we finished well with that energy level. So it's just keeping that energy level up and driving and keeping our shift short. And so much of that energy level is based on taking the frustration out of your game, because when you're not moving the puck well, your shifts get longer. You're not getting any offense. You're not getting a forecheck, and you spend all your time in your end of the ice. That's where in the second period I think we need to continue to work at making our best adjustment and keep the simple neutral zone play, keep that speed, and that just makes us feel better, and we can keep going.
Coach, can you talk about the combination of Allen and Gleason, just how good they've been in the run end especially?
Well, I don't know that Ali gets a lot of points from behind the other team's net, but I like the idea that he would do that they would have the confidence. I think both of them, I think they rely on each other. Neither one of them plays an easy game, so everything they do is hard, and I think it's a lot easier to look across at your partner and see him doing it hard and working that hard, and I think it drives you. You know, there's a chemistry. There's defensive chemistry and offensive chemistry. It's not just the reads, but they're blocking shots every night and playing a hard man's game. And it's a little easier to take, I think, when you're coming back to the bench and the guy beside you does the exact same thing.
I think